What's good, traders? Today in the trade breakdown, we had a very fast trade. And this trade right here really tested my patience today. Really did. And I will explain to you why. But before we get right into it, guys, if you would like to see me live trade, where I do these trades live in front of you, make sure you click the link down below. It's a Discord server. We have a bunch of traders. We all check the market at the same time, and I execute it live on the Discord server. And you get to see my emotions and everything during the live streams. So, looking at this trade today, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be super duper honest with you guys. I had a daily bias of it being bearish, and I I don't know why. I did state at the beginning of the live stream, I did state that we may see this get filled more because I didn't really like the fact that this fair value gap, this imbalance here, didn't really get filled as much. And I did state this. However, I was like, you know what? We've had like small dips and then push up, small dips and push up. I thought, we might have the same thing. And because price didn't sweep this liquidity high, I thought, we might be able to be bullish and push up to these highs. However, big valuable lesson I learned today was that you can't actually stick and hold on to your bias. You have to always have an open eye, because I ended up changing my bias to bearish after New York session got open. So if I just quickly get this on. So London session, the whole of London session, we've been bearish. Like the whole of London, we're bearish. Asian session as well, pretty bearish. And I was like, okay, cool. I was rooting for price to go up. I was rooting for the market to say, you know what, we are going up. However, the higher time frames, we didn't get that break of structure. Yes, we had a little pullback, but I mean, the highs were respected and we didn't break above this. So all we had really, if I just break this down, is all we had was price come down, come up, and create a lower high, and then it continued to go down. And so when price was coming up here, I thought, okay, we might have some momentum and we might break, previous highs which were there. We didn't get that, guys. And so that's when I had to switch off and switch off the bias for bullish and switch on the bias for bearish. And so that's why I ended up looking for sales. And so someone in my Discord server literally mentioned this fair value gap, which I didn't even see it. In all honesty, I didn't see it until later on. But we had this 15-minute fair value gap, which was respected once, twice, three, four times, guys, four times. And after like the third time, I was like, okay, you know what? Price is most likely going to go down. And I still was holding it down. Like I went to the 5 minutes, I ended up starting to look for like liquidity sweeps, and we finally got an entry model, a liquidity sweep right here. And it was more on actually, we were playing very aggressive. I'm gonna be honest with you, we were playing very aggressive. We had a liquidity sweep right here, a nice break of structure right here. And if I just clear this out really quickly, okay, we had liquidity sweep, break of structure. This was the order block. I was like, okay, cool. We're going to have an entry at an order block. Not only that, we ended up having, if I just get the equilibrium out, right? We ended up having price basically at equilibrium as well, right here. So in the Discord server, I was like, guys, I'm going to enter at equilibrium, okay? Order block equilibrium is lining up. This is an A+ setup. So we ended up doing that. We ended up going for a short right here, entered literally on that candlestick. I think we were like maybe a few pips shy because of obviously market was very volatile today, and that's most likely because of news. We have news at 7 p.m. today, and I targeted, I literally said, okay, TP1 guys over here, which is almost a 1-to-1, and then TP2, which is all the way down here, which is London highs. We ended up changing our bias, which is very important, because guys, you need to understand, yes, you might have a bias, and yes, you might be strong with this bias, but look, if the market is giving you a sell signal or the opposite signal and it corresponds with your rules, you're gonna have to leave that bias to the side and look at the reality. And that's what I had to do today. The market really tested me though. The market ended up pushing up. I was like, okay, cool, guys, we may, because obviously I did think that price might reject this fair value gap. We went above the fair value gap. I was like, okay, cool, this trade is most likely going to hit a loss. I was self-doubting basically. And one thing I mentioned to the Discord server is it is what it is. We have our stop loss set in stone. We have our take profits obviously set in stone. We let the trade play out. Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. And we went through, ended up taking some partials in TP1, ended up closing with a nice 1-to-3 risk ratio and holding great. Like, what a great move this was. Yes, we had price go all the way up here, which you could have got a better entry, but I'm very happy with my entry. I didn't even mention it live while market was in drawdown. Literally, market was in drawdown, and I literally said I still would hold, hands down, I would say this is still a good setup. And I'm so happy that I said that, because look what price ended up doing. This is a very, very crucial thing, guys. That look, if the market is going in against your direction and it's getting close to your stop loss, it's happened to me many times, and then it reverses and hits your take profit. Just let the trade play out. You're not in control anymore. When we trade, we want freedom. If you want freedom, you're going to have to let these trades play out. You can't just always be checking on the trades, adjusting your stop loss, moving your take profits. You can't do that. Have the rules set in place, put your stop loss set in place, put your take profits in place, and let the trade do its thing. If it hits a stop loss, it's fine. It's a lesson. If it hits your take profit, that's a blessing, still a lesson, but you can learn upon this. And so from this trade, I wouldn't have changed anything from this trade. I love the entry. I love where my stop loss is placed. Very, very tight stop loss. I love the fact that all the take profits got hit. We could have gone even longer. I'm happy I didn't, because price ended up going right back up. And amazing setup, guys. And this is the kind of trades that I wish the market has every time. But yeah, it was a very, very risky trade, because I'm not going with my original bias. But I'm still very, very happy that we took this trade, and the Discord server saw my live reaction from this. And I'm really happy that we ended up hitting profits. At the end of the day, guys, I'm not in control of the markets. I just enter whenever I feel like there's an entry for me, and we just let the market plays out. If it says, the market's not going to go in my direction, that's totally fine. It is what it is. We just move on. So very, very good trade today, guys. And think we were up. I just only risked 1%, guys. So I literally made like 3% today. But amazing trade, guys. If you would like to be part of this Discord community, make sure you click the link in the description below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, because I know a lot of you are watching these videos but you're not subscribing. And if you like these type of videos, make sure you comment it down below to let me know, so I can keep doing these style videos, so you guys can learn as much as me just journaling my trades and showing you what I've done. But see you later, guys.